This is the story of Jesus healing a leper. In a certain town in Israel, there lived a man afflicted by leprosy. Now, leprosy was a horrible skin disease, but it did not just affect the man's body. According to the law, if someone as much as touched a leper, he was considered ceremonially unclean. So every leper was required to go and live outside the city by himself. And when he encountered another person, he was required to shout, "Unclean! Unclean!" Whereupon the other person would turn and run the other way. So that was what life was like for this man. He lived alone and around people who were afraid to even touch him. And then he met Jesus. Now, reports about Jesus had been going around. Recently, he'd spent several days in Galilee, and great crowds would come from all around to hear him preach and teach like no one else ever had. And they came also to be healed. They would go themselves, or they would bring their family or their dear friends to be healed. And Jesus would heal them. He had even cast a demon out of a man. And if Jesus could do that, he could do anything. So when the leper saw Jesus in his own town, he ran to Jesus, and he fell on his face before him and said in desperation, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." And Jesus, without hesitation, reached out his hand and touched the leper, and he said, "I am willing, be clean." And immediately the leprosy left this man. Now Jesus said to the man, "Don't tell anybody about this. Instead, go to the priest and present yourself according to the law and make a sacrifice for your cleansing as a proof to them." But a story like this doesn't stay secret very long. So now, even greater crowds gathered around Jesus to hear him preach and to be healed. He would heal them. And then on other days, he would withdraw to be by himself in a desolate place, and he would pray.